So, YouTubers, it has been 11 days since I did an update on my weeping Willow, and it didn't do very well. It wasn't doing very well, but I had the magic of, wait for it, I'm getting there, I'm just going to pan through the top so you can go, oh wow, look at that, that's really coming on, Gizzy. I know, I'll just focus you in a bit there. Yeah, so how have you done it in 11 days? How have you bloody done that? Well, it wasn't just my green fingers, it was the power of Miracle Grow All Purpose. That's right, because I'll be honest, YouTubers, I sort of neglected it this summer because I don't know where the summer has gone. I don't recall having a decent summer this year. It's like the 20th of August, I think, and we've had a crap summer. If you're from the UK, we've had a crap summer. And I knew we'd have a crap summer because we didn't even have snow in the winter. And how do I know that? Because I've been working outside for the last 11 years and I know how Mother Nature works. So, the date is the 20th of August, yeah? And I've booked a week off, the first week of September. Oh yeah, so why do I give a shit about that, Gizzy? Well, because in that week that I'm off, I'm going to do a video of me wiring this bad boy down. Bad girl down. I don't know what name. Her name's Willowy. Is it Willowy? I can't remember. But yeah, that is what I'm planning on doing. Because last time I wired this, it took me 6 hours. I did it in 3 hours. I did it in 2 days. Bloody focus. Yeah, 2 days, but 3 hours just to wire. And as you can see, well, she's got a fair few more branches coming out in every orifice, so it will probably even take me even longer, but I ain't gonna rush it. So whatever gets done gets done. Now there's a few problem branches. I'll be honest. Why did she do bad then? Why did she do badly then, Gizzy? What was the problem? Well, she had a drought issue in June, and she didn't like that. And why did she have a drought issue in June? Well, it's because I got her in such a small effing pot that, there's my hand. I ain't got big hands either. She's in a tiny pot. I'll just see the root system when I can. Whoa, look at that. He's strong. Oh, there we go. So, I did give it a root prune at the beginning of the year, and it ain't looking too bad, to be honest. It ain't looking that bad. But you see all these new roots coming now. That's because she's loving it. That was the power of the Miracle Grow. So, what was I getting at? Yeah, there's a few problem branches that I'm not too happy about yet. So I had to cut this because I had some sort of disease. So like I had these black spots. So I just wanted to cut it because I crapped my pants basically. I thought, no, it's gonna die. It's gonna bloody die. Hopefully it'll focus. But it hasn't died. But I'm not happy with the way my phone is focusing. I'm not happy with that either. I'm not really happy with that because this little piddly little branch, that ain't gonna grow enough by the end of the year to be sufficient enough, I don't think. So what do you do then, Gizzy? Well, I'll tell you what you do. This is what I've been doing through this whole tree's life. 3 years in September. What I will do, if I don't like how this looks, you cut that off to there, and you get your wires, and you wire that like that. Yeah, but that looks a bit like harsh for the tree. No, I love it. It'll love it. It will love it. I've been doing it for the last 3 years, and it's loved it. Look at that. And that's how you do it. and it will be, if you want an award-winning tree, you've got to listen to me, I'm afraid. Do it like this. And the only way you're going to get an award-winning weeping willow tree like this to be so detailed is through wires. You ain't going to do it. I've seen Nigel Saunders try to do it with pegs. Nah, that ain't going to work. You ain't going to get that look you want. I'm sorry, Nigel, but that is the way it is. I've seen other people put it upside down to try to let the branches go to the light. Well, yeah, that would be okay if you had like a astrophotography thing that follows the moon, because you'd have to follow the sun as the sun moved around the sky. Do you know what I mean? Bless her. But yeah, to get a tree looking award-winning when it's a weeping willow, you're going to have to use wires, I'm afraid. And a lot of wireage too. I've spent hundreds on this tree, just in wire probably, in the last 3 years. Maybe sometimes I didn't have to wire it as much, but I need to, because I need to know the shape and how I'm going to do branches. Do you know what I mean? I just like to know how it's all going to look when I've wired it. And that's what I mean. You're looking at it now and you're thinking, oh, that looks pretty crap, Gizzy. I know what you've been doing for the last 3 years, but it ain't very good. And that's because it's not completely wired how I want it. Now, got a client and she's got a weeping willow, and I sort of use that as how this is going to be, because you're going to have it in clusters. That's what it will be. It'll be wired in clusters, because that is how weeping willows look. But until it's wired, you ain't going to really get an idea of what I mean, or how I'm trying to talk about it. But that is what will be happening. And as for the top, I said I was trying to get a top to this. Let's just try and move it over a little. So that is one of my tops. And I'm surprised this bloody focus, for crying out loud. There we go. Now, I'm surprised this branch actually survived when I did this top, because if you subscribed to my channel, have been watching, you'd have known that this branch was like hanging right down, because it was like one of these branches really, just hanging right down. But I wired it so the most intensive wire I've ever done, and I didn't think it would survive, to be fair, because I think it actually snapped a little. Can't remember, but look at it, it's thriving. And that is the top to one segment of this tree. And we've got another one growing here. Now, because I had that disease, this got a disease, so I had to cut it. Bloody focus. So I had to cut that. So that'll be my new leader. Now, hopefully that'll get enough girth to survive the winter. And then I'm going to wire that down into whatever position looks right, to symmetrical to that. Do you know what I mean? Do you get me? And I've done the same thing for this section over here. We've got this here, and that was the same. I had to that'd be the new leader, because I had to cut it. It wasn't doing well. It wasn't doing well. It wasn't. So that's it. That is it, YouTubers. That is my weeping willow in the making. Ready to be wired the first week of September. Yeah, I get a week off. I can't bloody wait. And, well, if you want to watch that, I suggest you subscribe. And we will see you next time. Me and the weeping willow. We'll see you next time. Ta-da for now. Gizzy Green Fingers.